Hi, we have the Magnavox Odyssey, and what we have on the Magnavox Odyssey is games. Not many, but we do have games. Why hello there, we are the great success that is Atari. We sell many games. That's right, we do sell games. Now that might be hard to believe, but trust me, we do. And our games do in fact have graphics. Now it may be hard to believe that we do in fact sell games, and those games do have graphics on our Atari consoles. But what you'll really notice is, after a few hours of playing, you realize that you completely wasted your money. Yes, we have games, and we have lots of games on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and unlike other video game companies, we take pride in our work. Beating Sega was too easy. They didn't even give us a real challenge. Our console was like 10 times more powerful than theirs. It's not even funny how easy it was to beat them. We may have a weird Italian plumber as our mascot, but they have a blue hedgehog as a mascot. A blue hedgehog that runs faster than the speed of light. There was no competition. Now you might think the Sega Genesis is stupid, but we created something. One of the most iconic video game characters ever. And you know what? It's hilarious. I mean, even a drunk guy could come up with this. A blue hedgehog that's faster than the speed of light? I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but you know what? People bought into it. People bought a game about a blue hedgehog that's faster than light. And you know what? We made bank on it. I just have one question. Why do we exist? You know, Nintendo may have screwed us over in that big deal, but you know what? Out of spite, we created the greatest phenomenon yet, the PlayStation. The only console able to sell over 100 million units. All because Nintendo just had to mess with the wrong people. You know what? I'm surprised we were even able to sell any units. To be honest, our console kinda sucks. Let's be real, we're still using cartridges, our controller has 3 prongs on it and just looks really weird, and we have a lackluster amount of third-party games, but we were still able to make some of the greatest games of all time. It would have been so great if PlayStation just decided to just not get involved. But you know what? They had to ruin it. They had to ruin it. They had to come out with the biggest console ever. They had to create the biggest phenomenon ever just to laugh in our faces, just to destroy us. We could have been so great if they hadn't gotten involved. We had something going with the Dreamcast. We had good games, we had good controllers, we had good everything. But no, they just had to ruin it all. I can't believe we lost to PlayStation because they put a DVD player in their new console. Why would you even buy a PlayStation just because you want a DVD player? If you want a DVD player, buy a DVD player. Why do you have to buy a new PlayStation? We have the best games that we've ever made before. We have been doing so well. We've been trying so hard with our games. We have some of the best third-party support we've ever had. We're just doing everything that we can, and yet we're still losing them because they have a freaking DVD player. Yeah, this generation was easy. All we had to do is put a DVD player in our console to get everybody to buy it. It was too easy. Well, Nintendo and PlayStation may be great, but we have one thing over them. We have a game that's named after another word for the ring. What do you have to say about that, PlayStation? You know, we have a lot of games on the PSP. Some good ones, some bad ones. But one thing we can 100% guarantee on the PSP is 100% mediocrity. 2 is always better than 1. That's always been my motto in life. The same goes with the DS. We gave you not 1 screen to look at, but 2 screens to look at. Your eyes may get confused at times. You may be confused as to why anybody would need more than 1 screen, but you know what? We don't care. We gave you 2 screens anyway, and you know what? People bought that crap. Seriously, we sold 150 million units. All we did, add a second screen. People still bought it. It's too easy for us. Nobody can beat us in the portable gaming industry. Let's be real. PlayStation Portable? that thing is so mediocre. They can't even come close to us. with our creativity by adding a second screen to our portable gaming console. All we did was add a second screen. I don't know how we were able to push that thing in sales. I don't. Whew. That was a close one. You know what? We'll be more careful next time. We won't let them get that close to winning. Xbox almost had us there, but you know what? We pulled through in the end, because we always learn from our mistakes. We always learn from our mistakes. And don't worry, this next generation, we won't be so careless. God dang it, we almost had them. We almost had Sony, okay? We were this close to beating them in sales. And you know what? I don't even know how they pulled through. Okay, maybe the Kinect, that might have been, you know, a problem, but still, we had tons of great games. We were doing well the entire generation. We were ahead of them the whole time. Somehow, at the last minute, they were able to pull through. They were able to beat us. That doesn't make any sense. We were this close to beating PlayStation. We beat both Xbox and PlayStation with this. Our console was so much less powerful than theirs, and people bought this. People bought this over the PS3 and Xbox 360. This is what it looks like when you play our console. It just looks like this, and people still bought it, and they bought more of it than they bought the PS3 and Xbox 360. Apparently, we're just too good at this. We made 3D, the biggest gimmick in gaming, into a main feature. And our console sold 72 million units, or somewhere along that. People actually bought the 3DS. Like, all it is, the only feature that it has over the DS is 3D and slightly improved power and graphics. Screw Xbox. Okay, mistakes were made with the Xbox One. We admit that. First of all, it wasn't the greatest name. Whoever named the Xbox One clearly did not learn how to count, but you know what? With all the mistakes that we made, we didn't do completely horrible. And you know what? At least we didn't do as bad as, say, the Wii U. Ugh, that didn't go too well. Yeah, we're gonna beat Xbox. We have the best games, the best controller, the best everything, let's be honest. But you know what? A lot of people have been, you know, buying into this whole Xbox Game Pass. Ooh, it's the future for gaming. You know what? Let's do it ourselves. We'll make it even better. And you know what? We'll make people pay more for it. Because that's how much of suckers that our fans are. They'll buy anything that we sell to them. They'll buy anything that we tell them to buy. I mean, legit. We could just start making them pay for demos. This thing that they've had free all along. You know what? Screw it. New idea. Let's make them pay for demos. 2-hour demos they now have to pay for. Ugh. We're gonna rob them blind. Stupid. You know what? We're still gonna beat Xbox anyway. Because we are the best. I think I'm depressed. Ooh, the new Xbox is on sale. I think this is the generation. I think this is the time where we're gonna beat them. Sony has gotten too cocky, too arrogant, you know? A classic mistake they've made before. And you know what? When we finally beat them, when we finally reign victorious over them, we are gonna laugh in the faces of them. We are gonna go on the internet, troll all of them. We're just gonna post about it for literally months on end. We're just gonna be laughing in the faces of all PlayStation fanboys. It's gonna be hilarious when we win against them. Because let's be real, they say that we have no games. They say that we have no games. That PS5s, they have all the games on the PS5. Guess what? Pretty soon, we're gonna start releasing games. When that happens, it's gonna be all over for them. You know, it's pretty funny for us, you know? Watching Xbox and PlayStation go at each other's throats while they're outselling them without them even noticing. We are doing way better than Xbox and PlayStation this generation. We have the best games, the best console with an actually good feature that is actually good. I mean, let's be real. Portable and just a home console that you can plug into the TV, the best idea we've ever had. But while all of that is good and perfect, we do price our games at $60 and never let them go on sale.